about that.
Oh, yeah. No, I talk on purpose because every time he's like, I'm not muting you, be quiet, it just makes me want to talk like a child.
Well, I'm not telling you not to talk. I'm just saying don't talk.
And this is why I find it so entertaining.
Yeah,
Because-
last week was pretty good.
Well, we were really hungry last week.
Yep. And we never got food.
What I don't understand is why we're not allowed to talk. Like sometimes I feel like Greg just sets up rules that we're all supposed to follow, and no one knows why.
And bring some professionality to this, which is impossible. So clearly not happening. So
welcome to showbiz, folks.
If that's what you call this. Oh, where is?
You got to call us something.
Yeah. All right, folks. Here we go.
Fasten your
I think it's myth.
So I go with myth.
My vote on this is that it's a myth.
Those in the audience, you should be able to go vote.
So we've had 2 words so far come up on the list.
For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a psychic medium.
I'm Greg, I'm a paranormal investigator. I've been doing it for about 15 years.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I've been doing paranormal investigating for close to 15 years and have become the most hated paranormal investigator because I shoot everything down.
We're going to be analyzing videos and pictures that claim to have paranormal activity.
I thought that was very interesting when that smoke is hanging in the air like that.
Do we have someone with us who is telling us what that is? Not that who is speaking is actually the one in that video.
Coming from right here, one central area from within the house.
And it's time to play Myth or Mystery, the weekly panel show where our panel here, with the help of our viewers, decide if the videos or images we're watching tonight are myth, mystery, or unknown. Now remember, this series is heavily reliant on our viewers voting on the videos each week, so please share this video out to get more people to join in. You can vote for the videos on YouTube. You can go to @mythormysterylive to become part of the voting, though you can comment on the videos from anywhere you're watching tonight. Let's get to the panel tonight. Let's get things moving here. My name is Greg Bakken. I am a paranormal investigator, and I've been doing this for about 15 years. My favorite way of communicating with spirit is through ITC methods, mainly the Spirit Box. I've had a lot of success using it. I also host Ghost Box Radio on AM 950 radio and streaming on Ghost Box Radio with Greg Bakken Facebook page Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, bringing some fantastic conversations to you regarding the paranormal, ufology, Bigfoot, and so much more. And then, of course, we have Miss Harlow. She is the co-producer, graphic artist, research, and video researcher. Harlow is also a writer and illustrator with her book Plugged Into the Paranormal, about her lifelong paranormal experiences. You can find the book on Amazon. Now, we're going to say goodbye to Harlow for a while because she has a lot to do. She takes care of all of our behind-the-scenes stuff, anything to do with the voting, and we really feel like we run her through the gambit with that. She's all in charge of all that. So we're going to see Harlow a little later. See you, Harlow. Now Harlow, my goodness, Ryan, our resident robot, is out with his robot family this week. So we brought in the one and only Jeremy York. Now, folks, make sure that you are comfortable. We're going to be here a while on this when it comes to Jeremy. He has sent us something the size of the Bible, and he called it his bio. So Jeremy York, ooh, call you Jeremy York. Jeremy York has created Things, which stands for the Hoosier Investigating New Ghost Society back in 2009, and has since created the Things Network, which is a paranormal podcast network, and also recently created the Universal Wrestling Network for professional wrestling, which now has 2 shows with promise to grow. Jeremy is the host of several shows, or co-host of several shows as well, including the 13th Dimension, Supernatural Talk, and Marks on Wrestling. He is also an aspiring author, currently seeking representation. He has completed 5 novels, a short collection, and is currently working on 2 novels at the same time, one of which he hopes to complete in about 2 weeks. And then, of course, we have Miriam. Miriam is our psychic medium who specializes in remote viewing, aliens, and clearing dark energies. She's also a teacher of spirituality, the paranormal, and bridging the gap between the two. Harlow and Miriam also have the podcast True Crime Psychic Eye, now streaming here on our YouTube page, Myth or Mystery Live. Definitely, please go check it out. And before we get to our panel, check out last week's show. If you missed last week's show, check it out on YouTube. Once again, that is at Myth or Mystery Live, where Ryan was stumped again from flying black anomaly caught on a Ring camera. And it kind of starts to make you wonder if Ryan really knows what he's doing. So we have that going for us. And so, Miriam,
That's me.
is this what Ryan looks like if you bought him off Wish? Is that
What?
Jeremy?
I thought I was an upgrade.
Oh,
Jeremy thought he was an upgrade. That's cute. Oh, Jeremy.
yeah.
But listen, look at Jeremy wore our t-shirt and we didn't even have to ask. I'm so impressed. Hold on. How do we do this? Look at
Right here.
That looks very nice on you. It looks very good on you. And the fact of the matter is that since no one else had the like a chance to win it, you damn well better wear it. Is what we're saying, because that whole month of February was all you, if I'm not mistaken. January or February, one of the two.
January was me. All of February belonged to Brad.
That's true. That is very true. And so, yeah, that's if you can see the gear in hand here with Jeremy wearing the shirt. So once again, these you can win them through trivia, but you can also buy them as well. There's a shop that you can buy these from, and including mugs and all other sorts of great things. So definitely do so. This is really cool logo. Everything, the design, everything is very cool. So who wouldn't want this, right? Come on.
I mean, come on.
Well,
Really well done logo.
What's that?
It's a really well done logo. It's very, very good. I like it.
Absolutely. So here's the thing. Now, did I misunderstand you, Miriam? That you said you had a story to tell?
Oh, you guys want to hear?
Not really, but you did mention it. So
last night I was like, I never do this, but last night I said to Bruce, I was like, I really feel like we need to change the energy in this front room. Like, can we move the couch around, like put it over here and do this? And he's like, now Bruce is the one that does all the decorating and stuff. He's really good at that. And he's like, you know how much work that is? And you always say we, and it's never we, it's me and you in the other room. And I'm like, no, I promise, I'll help. So he moves the whole thing around. And then I got up this morning and I was like, this doesn't feel right. And I went in there to him this morning after he got up and I was like, you're going to kill me, but it's really not, I'm not feeling it. And he's like, are you freaking kidding me right now? You're asking me to put everything back. And I was like, I am. And I said, the only other option is we could move. It's like, honestly, at this point, I'd rather move than have to move all the furniture back. But we have to put the furniture back. Though it's not vibing. I don't like it. It's not working.
Do you ever foresee a time?
How much crap you have.
What?
That's when you find out how much crap you have.
I know. We don't have that. We really don't have very much stuff at all. It's more so that the couch is really heavy. And it's just, it's annoying. It's annoying, right? Like, it's annoying.
Now, do you ever foresee a time that you're going to give one of these suggestions to Bruce and he's just going to kind of give you one of these and then puts on the hat that we used to put the names in and just kind of walk out the door and that's kind of it? I mean,
never come back?
Yeah, just like, yep, just not even a word, just like.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I'm no medium, but I can see that coming. So just the future for you.
and that means you will have no winter for whatever month that is that he puts that hat on.
Oh,
well,
that's right.
No, because now we have Scully to your what's that? Your left now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what?
No, what?
Since Jeremy's hosting, maybe someone else will actually win trivia. Because he can't play.
Well, we've had Linda 2 times in a row. I'm sure not using Google at all for the answers. And because those are very vague answers, could have been anything. You know, who would come up with 1610? But anyway, yeah. I mean, hey, well, we asked not to use Google, but let karma be your friend if you do. That's all we're saying about
Karma
it.
will find you.
Karma will indeed find you. So we are getting into myth or mystery, and as those of you who are new joining us or just want a reminder, Myth or Mystery is an interactive paranormal show with a panel of seasoned paranormal investigators and mediums, plus audience participation. The panel of seasoned paranormal investigators and mediums will individually determine myth, mystery, or unknown. Myth is not paranormal. Mystery is paranormal. Unknown means not paranormal, but may not be man-made or faked either. The audience is polled throughout the show to determine their analysis of each video, myth, mystery, or unknown. When the panel is not unanimous, the audience polling will be the tiebreaker. The audience will also have the opportunity to win prizes via the paranormal trivia question segments, and I got some good ones tonight. If you're watching on Facebook, jump over to YouTube to join the polling. YouTube polling is at Myth or Mystery Live. Once again, that is at Myth or Mystery Live on YouTube. There are nearly as many people creating fake paranormal and UFO videos these days as there are people trying to capture genuine evidence. Add to that the capabilities of modern technology, such as hologram projections, jetpacks, and programmable drones. It's becoming increasingly more difficult to know what is real. That's why shows like ours, Myth or Mystery, are important in helping us to remember to always use our intuition and learn to read and evaluate with a critical eye. You know, sometimes it's just nice. You know, I'm so nervous for Jeremy. I don't even know what I'm doing right anymore because all the eyes of the internet are now watching you, Jeremy, just so you know, to get it right. Have you done any special training this week to fill in Ryan's shoes?
Think of a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, did you see that we're not streaming in things?
Let me see if I can. Here, I'm going to do that now. Okay, now we're back. We should be on things now. It's interesting because it also showed up for not being on things that go bump, and there's been a StreamYard issue today with that.
Yes.
So thank you, Jill.
I was able to go live with Supernatural Talk on things, and now the notification just popped up that we're now on things.
Right. Yep. So because I just added us, I'd see that there was a issue with it, and we're good now. Thank you, Jill, thank you for looking out for us. That is just
Jill. But I do love the way the first thing everyone thinks of is how Jeremy doesn't get to play trivia.
And the best part is, too, it's not just a statement. It's a ha at the end of it. Like, ha, he can't win. I like that. I like that a lot. Are you ready, Jeremy?
I'm ready.
All right, because we don't want you to, I mean, you have to be as good as Ryan at this. You do understand this, right?
Well, I don't have quite the capability or the equipment that he has.
Those
but
excuses.
my own style. So you're going
Jeremy, now isn't the time to tell us this. You've already been hired for the gig. We've already paid you.
You mean you're not going to be circling stuff on screens and stuff? We're finding out this right now?
No, I'm not going to be circling anything, but I will be toggling things.
Toggling. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what this toggling is all about.
Is that code for something?
It's like some sort of Indiana thing, I think, that's going on.
Toggling is code for toggle.
All right. I think it's time.
I think it's time to start.
Yep. Here we go. Look at that already. You know, I hate to say it, but public opinion's already working against you, Jeremy. I'm just going to say, you know, we'll do our best to make you look good, but it's an uphill battle. So
She's on my side. She's saying I'm a good filler tonight.
No, she isn't. She's just saying that.
I was gonna say the way she said it, she's like, he's a good filler. Nah,
yeah, he's
just a filler.
He's fine at best.
Guys, he's just.
Well, here's how I'm seeing it. Ryan's been losing his touch the last couple of weeks.
He has. That's fair.
Now he goes away.
He has.
Wow.
I mean, he says he's on vacation, but
he's in robot therapy.
Conspiracy theories say otherwise.
All right, here we go. Let's get going on this. Here is my dear friend's, image number 1.
A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere, he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage that she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby. This is what was caught." The child all of a sudden disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is though, what exactly had pushed him over? The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch. If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had. But, as you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it? No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over.
All right. What we maybe forgot to say also is that polling is up. If you haven't gone there, please go there to YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live and vote. We really like your votes. Miriam, we didn't talk. Who's going to go first tonight? Do you want to go first tonight?
No, let's keep it the way we had it now. Before you, Ryan / Jeremy, me.
Crap. All right. So that's a hard one. I'm sorry. What?
Jeremy can go first.
Jeremy, do you want to go first?
Yeah,
No
me.
matter to me. I'll go first.
All right, go for it.
All right, so I am going to share my screen here with you. Let's see. All right, let's...
Oh, do I need to put his screen up?
I just accept it.
What if I don't accept it?
This is pretty smooth. I'm going to give you that. This is going really smoothly tonight.
All right.
All right. So here's what I got. Looking at the baby right here. I've got this thing slowed down to like quarter speed, and it's definitely a glitch. But I also think that it may have been fake, because how many videos have we seen where a child is looking into a mirror and then all of a sudden the child does something and the mirror does not reflect that?
Mm-hmm.
And this one here is making me think of the same thing, because everything is localized right here. You can see how the baby is up, and then the very next frame is down, and it was even mentioned on the video. But take a look at everything else. There's no way that this is a natural thing, because something cut, but they were able to paste it over onto this video so that everything else looks seamless. So I am going to say this one here is a big myth.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Very nice. I think that's a great look at it. I'll go next then. I'm going to just cut to the chase. I agree with Jeremy 100%. And I think, Jeremy, you did a very good job of explaining it. I think the one thing that I think what Jeremy is seeing that I don't think you said, but I think it's worth saying, is that there's a split screen there. And the split screen, because that's how you have to do this. You have one side of the screen where everyone is moving, and that is still, you have the parent, and then you have the fan or whatever moving, but right where the kid is to the left, right to the left, is where you can do a split. And like Jeremy said, there is no way, I don't care what anyone says, there's no way that a child's going to be pushed down like that without seeing some kind of blur of some kind. And it could very well be, for all we know, is what's causing the child to cry is that the child just woke up from a nap and the child was down already, and that's where they cut to. I also think, without a doubt, that this is a myth.
How come you get applause?
Because what I say is important.
You're like, Jeremy, you done? All right. You talk, and it's like freaking angels come out. And
All right. It's your turn. What you got for us? I got Penji with us, by the way, just so you know.
okay, Penji's here. I forgot about her. Myth. This is an easy for me myth. I feel I've tried. I try, and I feel nothing. Nada. I got nothing. I got myth.
Yeah.
I just, no matter how many times I watched it, I just felt nothing, which is good. I mean, I'm glad there doesn't have a demonic presence in it.
No. Does this make you feel better, though? And that's for you. That's for you agreeing and being on the right side for once.
Being on the right side.
So, all right, now it's the important people's turn. So now it's time to hear what the audience have to say.
Okay, we got to fix this.
Are you trying to do this?
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. We've got Jill Jade. Baby is in a chair. It's possible zone gravity tilted too forward, hence the fall suddenly, but I don't know. That's actually I totally see that now when you say that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
No.
Ew, Greg, did you say no? Mainly baby is staring or caught attention intently, so even voted unknown. I'm lean to mystery for baby's attention to it. Got it. Oh, she wants to use Penji. I love the way she spelled Penji.
It's like Benji. It's like Benji the dog. Well, I don't think there's a D in Benji, but
that is so cute. I don't know why that spelling is so cute to me. Oh my God. Okay. The polling is, I wonder if I can do this. I'm going to try something. Hold on, everybody. Everybody freeze. Nobody move. I'm trying something. Copy banner. Create new banner. Do you like me walking you through what I'm doing? Ah, yes, it worked. Add banner.
just let us know when we can start the show up again, and whenever it's easiest for you.
Look at it. 57% mystery, 28% myth, 14% unknown. Guys. No. Did I copy and paste wrong? Let's go back.
No, that's.
I think that's that's right. Now this is where we were at, right? It's not the final numbers, right? Not that I expect it to change that much, but
well, no, Harlow gave us the numbers. Harlow's the end all to be all.
At the final answer.
Okay, let me take a look at something here. You guys might hear some feedback.
By the way, love Jeremy's shirt too. Thank you, Jill.
You can buy it too.
Final.
Wow.
That's it, guys. Final. It's over. Jeremy, don't even do what you're doing. Just kidding.
It's still loading.
I want to hear. There's in the top of the comment is the where you can buy the apparel. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Bubba's. What are we doing, Jeremy? I'm curious. What are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, I was actually going to the YouTube page to take a look at those numbers, see if maybe Harlow might have gotten the numbers switched around. She didn't. 57% of the people did vote mystery.
That's first time on, and he's already taking jabs at Harlow. I don't know about. Wow. She's been doing this for just a mere 4 or 5 months.
All the time myself, I mix stuff around.
He's like, I'm pretty sure Harlow got it wrong. Hang on, you guys. I'll be right back.
So here's the interesting thing, Miriam, is that here's the interesting thing is that no matter who's in that Ryan position, they seem to want to kind of run the thing, is what I'm noticing here. And
So inappropriate.
I've never seen Ryan go after Harlow though. That's, like the nicest woman in the world, and he's like, yeah, I think this is wrong. So
That was awesome. He's the best.
Oh goodness. So
Jeremy, because he's just so unfiltered. He's like, no, like you guys are all wrong. Okay, so wait, we should talk about the fact that our audience thinks that was a mystery.
So, I was thinking about that, and I think that, and I think it's hard. I'm trying to say this delicately, but I think so many people take these videos, and I have on many occasions too, and they take it at face value. And and if you've worked in video in any kind of capacity, I think it's easier, not saying that's the only way, but I think it's easier to kind of be able to be like, I think this is how maybe this could have been done. But that's just my take on it. Jeremy, what do you think?
It's the same thing. Like that whole split screen. All of a sudden, you got that baby sitting in the chair. Now, the very next instant, it's down and the chair is on top of him.
Yeah.
So you should, even if the baby fell fast, you would see that motion. You would see that chair moving behind it.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing on this video. And there's also that difference in how the rim of the crib is. It's here. Now, all of a sudden, it's here. It's been moved.
Yeah.
So there is no way that was just a natural progression from sitting on the chair to this chair sitting on you.
Well, and I think my biggest shock, to be very honest, not so much the audience, but Miriam, that you voted myth. I mean, I assume that it's some alien that came down and pushed the child around. So that's where I was at thinking when you voted. So I was surprised that it was myth over there.
First off, what's Brad doing?
He's causing trouble, first of all, and
he's trying to create voting gate again.
Yeah, we've all been watching you, Brad. Don't think you've gone unnoticed.
We put a camera in your house. We're all watching you. And by the way, it's a little weird. So yes to everything you guys said, but also for those that are like me and choose to, look at things. We obviously everything shouldn't be. Well, let me take that back. Hold on. We want to be analytical, but ultimately we want the brain to follow the intuition and the heart. When the brain is what leads, then we're leaving out intuition and heart. Mm-hmm. And so for me, this video, I don't feel a presence in the home. And I also didn't feel that child fell due to someone else. I felt like that child was being a child, and I don't have kids, so I don't know what kids do, but kids fall, right? There could very well be a video glitch there. It did seem a little strange to me, even to my eyes that are not nearly as well versed in video editing like you guys. Like something did seem a little off, but overall, my intuition said there's nothing there. So. Yeah.
Well, if there was a video glitch, then you would see it throughout the entire video, not just isolated to that one section. Totally.
Yeah, very much so. All right. So once again, I mean, it's very interesting to see. And I mean, I'm just curious, and not that we're going to start voting or anything for this, but I'm very curious after all three of us have had our say about the video. I wonder if it moved anybody to change their opinion on what they saw from who voted mystery. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's like, oh, I can see what you're talking about, or they're still like, nope, that's 100% paranormal. I don't care what you say.
Honestly, Greg, you brought that up before, and I would love to add that aspect to the show. It's something we can talk about in another time, but I love that aspect of it because I would love to hear where people still land and their thoughts on it. So new segments coming, people. All right.
I see. Harlow, put that noose away. No, we'll make it work for you. We'll make it's just like so yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's move on then. I do feel like we got our mileage out of this one.
We did. And let me say thank you to Annette for sharing. Thank you, Annette.
Thank you, Annette, very much. Now, Myth or Mystery, I'd like to welcome Ghost Inspector Greg, who will be doing our viral video of the week segment. Greg has over 26,000 plus followers on Instagram and posts some of the best viral paranormal videos. We're going to have polling up for you. The audience, let us know if you'd like to see either of these two videos analyzed or neither. Voting is going to be open on YouTube. Don't forget our YouTube channel is at Myth or Mystery Live. Once again, it's at YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live. Let's take a look at what Greg has for us this week.
Welcome back to another Viral Videos with Ghost Inspector Greg. Let's get into it. These two videos I chose tonight, well, I grabbed from Paranoid Normal on Instagram. I just thought they were great. Check them out. And I really love this one, Giddy Up. Let us know what you think by voting at Myth or Mystery.
All right, voting is open for those. Go over to YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live and cast your vote for that. And while you're still casting your vote for it, you know it's time for our favorite portion of the program. All right, it's time for trivia. Now, if you win, your name is going to be put into a skull that Brad has created for us to the left of Miriam. His name is called Scully. Is it a he, she, or do we not put pronouns to these individuals these days?
They, them.
They, them. Okay, there we go. They, them. And so once again, do not use Google. And what you could win, Jeremy, are you able to show us again what sexy looks like? And hello.
Yeah.
Can anybody hear? Oh, here we go. At least this. Now we got the Fergie going again over there. But Jeremy, what can they win?
Jeremy, show us your shirt is what he's trying to say.
Is it really that difficult? Was that really that obvious not to understand what I was saying?
Yeah, it was. It was hard. It's hard for us. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to understand you a lot.
Well, I'll tell you, first of all, when I can't compete against human dog porn over here, and then you're just staring at us like, what's happening? You know, so I'm just doing
oh my
the
God.
best I can.
I talk about poop, and you're like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. And then you just said human dog porn. Oh
you
my
don't think
God.
you don't think poop is disgusting?
Well, it is, but it's funny to talk about.
Hilarious.
It's a natural thing.
It's Jeremy. Jeremy goes all clinical. Guys, it's natural.
If you say so. So anyway, let's have a lighthearted trivia question here. Let's see here. Rosemary's Baby is a 1968 American psychological horror film written and directed by Roman Polanski. But I'm looking for the name of the author of the original 1967 novel. You have 5 seconds to answer the question. Rosemary's Baby is a 1968 American psychological horror film written and directed by Roman Polanski, who wrote the original novel in 1967. Who is the original author? Any takers?
I love how quiet it is when Jeremy's not there.
Oh, look at that. Right away. Friggin' cracked skull. You gonna write? You got it. You got the paper and pen tonight. That's great.
That's great. All right, he's official now. How many does he have? Is the question.
Probably 2 at least, right? If not 3.
Stacy's in here. Brad. I'm sure this is Jeremy. Linda Judd.
Linda's in there a couple times.
No, remember Linda gave one to Stacy.
Oh, that's right. That's
Jeremy. Right. All right, we did it, folks. We got through our first trivia question.
And also, I think that we have numbers now for the viral video.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to post them. So everyone take a nap, and I'll be with you in about 45 minutes.
In the meantime, I will reread Jeremy's bio. And
Hold on, let me take this down.
Hopefully, the next time I make up a bio, there'll be a good one.
29% number 1, 43% number 2, 29% neither.
Wow.
So number 2, which was the horsey one. All right.
Absolutely. So we're going to see that next week, right?
Yep.
All right. That's cool. Oh, thank you all very much for taking part in that. And once again, thank you to Ghost Inspector Greg for providing us that stuff and helping us out with the program. Really appreciate it. Let's see here. That means it's now time for image number 2. Enjoy.
This is our viewer's choice for last week's viral video to be analyzed by the Myth or Mystery panel. To date, it's received over 350,000 views. The text and trail camera images presented are different photos suggesting a reptilian cryptid or alien. What do you think? Is it an insect or something more? Vote now.
All right. So voting is open for that. If you haven't done so already, please go to YouTube to @mythormystery live. Put in your vote for this video. Jeremy, do you want to go first, or would you like me to go first this time?
Yeah, I'll go first on this one.
Please do.
I had a hard time with this one. I'm going to be honest. I had a hard time with this one because I know that new species are being discovered every day, both on land and in the water. What gets me with this one here is that this is not all from the same camera. Because when you look at some of the different videos, like that stick that's over there on the right hand side, that is not in every one of them. So that tells me that more than one it may still be in the same area, but it's not the same camera. And there are some images on there that are very questionable. Again, with today's technology, it is so, like you said earlier in the intro, it is so easy to fake stuff to the point where it's almost impossible to tell. I am actually split in half on this one between myth and unknown. I'm not going to say mystery, but I am splitting it between myth and unknown.
And you know what? We should clarify, which I think it is in the polling, clarified that myth means that it's an insect, an earthly insect. Mystery means it's some sort of otherworldly type thing.
So you're saying you're splitting, but I don't think we split. So you gotta line on one side, Jeremy.
I would lean more towards myth, but I cannot let that unknown factor escape completely. Mystery, absolutely not. Like that one picture that looks like it actually has a beak. I don't think that one's real, but this one here, maybe.
So you're just like, it's You're like, is either myth, mystery, or unknown? Is that kind of where you're landing today here, Jeremy? And just put me down for all three. Just
Let's no, I'm definitely not all three. I'm gonna go 70-30 myth.
This is how the game works.
Yeah, I gotta throw that little monkey wrench into your gears.
So okay, let's do the show how Jeremy wants to. And
Carlos' brain just exploded.
God,
All right, it's fine.
that's
We love
fine.
Jeremy. He can do whatever he wants. If it was Ryan, forget it. But it's Jeremy.
Well, Ryan would never side on two at one time. I'm just saying. This isn't a comparison, but I'm just saying that Ryan would never do it that way. So
Ryan is Ryan, and I am me.
so anyway, I am, because I'm manly enough to make a decision. I am 100% myth for me. This is to me. I mean, there is a creature there that I cannot say what kind. I mean, I don't know reptiles anyway. I mean, apart from my family, but I look at these. I'm like, is that like something that someone created? Look like that's hanging. It doesn't even look like that. It's it's in motion. Something looks like it's a little bit in motion. To me personally, I would love if these creatures existed that are from another, like if there's some sort of paranormal relation to them whatsoever. I would love that. But to me, this is without a doubt, this is a myth.
This is an earthly creature. I don't know which one of these pictures are real or fake, but there is a real earthly creature in some of these photos because I can feel its essence, and it's very earthly and rooted and connected to this planet. So I'm myth also.
Okay. All right. But now let's see what everyone else has to say. All right. So we're wanting to see what everyone's out there saying about this video. They agree with us? Do they have 32% for myth and another 15 for, mystery? And okay, John's myth.
Can we do percentages on winnings? What do you mean by that, Annette? Tell me more.
Yeah, we seem to be, Jill. We seem to be very much so.
Hold on. I just want to post everyone giving Jeremy a hard time.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody gives me a hard time. In one of those pictures, that looks like an actual cocoon.
Oh, look at this. Joshua. Never seen this show. Hi, Joshua. It's probably from Florida or Louisiana. It looks like a gator.
Oh,
yeah. It's fake. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
it's so cool that Joshua's here and that he's from Florida. Flying seahorse. It did look kind of like that. Fairy isn't on there, so cryptid. Fairy isn't on there. Okay, what else did you guys have to say? Hold on. What does Brad say? I don't get it. Insects always look strange on camera, so I always say myth. Oh, that's a good point, Brad.
Yeah.
He had a good point. The one pic looks like
nobody is trying to pass this off as an orb.
As an orb.
Like that picture right there, that looks like an actual cocoon. So that picture there is probably legit. These other ones.
All right.
Not that one.
So let's see what you guys have to say. Here's our polling is up. Hey, easy. I'm getting quicker at it. Insect 40%, reptilian 30%, no idea 30%. I like it, people.
Interesting. Okay.
It is interesting, right?
Silurian. I like that idea.
Wait, did I miss a comment?
There's some that were coming up when you were doing other stuff. So.
Can you give us our layout back? Because I can't find it in here.
Sure, no problem.
It's stressing me out. Did the dragon eggs hatch finally, maybe? I thought true leaning one was a yellow bark tree.
Interesting. Yeah, I would, and that's the thing. It's like I have no idea how that works down in Florida. I mean, we know that there's gators down there, but I don't know anything to do with any of that. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me personally.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, cool. That was fun.
That is fun. And that was our viral video from last week, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Before we move on to our final video of the night, let's go ahead and do this. And once again, if you don't win trivia, that's okay, because you can get all of the wonderful merch over at the Printify store. The URL is in the comments. It's posted. It should be stickied, so it's easy to find. Please do so. It supports the show, so we'd really appreciate it. And as you can see, this stuff looks really good as well. Once again, if you are the winner of the trivia question this round, your name goes into Scully, which is behind Miriam, and we are going to do a drawing. What, next week? Isn't it? Wouldn't it already be next week that we're doing one?
Oh my gosh, we're already at the end of the month?
Yeah.
Holy.
Goes pretty quickly, doesn't it? You're gonna have 5 seconds to answer this question. Once again, if you're over on YouTube, that timing goes a little bit faster. They're not quite in sync with Facebook, so you might have the advantage over on YouTube. The question is the following. In 1886, this question is nearly as long as Jeremy's bio, by the way. In 1886, Joseph Binion bought the Birdcage Theater in Tombstone let me start again. In 1886, Joseph Binion bought the Birdcage Theater in Tombstone, and along with him was his wife, who was a force to be reckoned with. She was 6 foot tall, weighed 230 pounds. She wore pink tights and sang, danced, and played piano, and was not afraid to put the cowboys in their place. What was her name? What was the name that she went by? You have 5 seconds to start putting your answers into the comments.
I have no idea what that question was. It sounded like you just read from a novel. I was like, what is this, a question or Jeremy's bio?
Yeah, well,
longer than my bio.
Jeremy, did that question make sense to you?
It does.
Is it Rose?
Around it, but it makes sense.
So how about we simplified? In 1886, Joseph Binion bought the Birdcage Theater. His wife was a force to be reckoned with. She was 6 foot tall, weighed 230 pounds. She was somebody who always put her cowboys in their place. What was her name?
We've got Rose.
Brad does not have it right, but he's on the right track. He is on the right track, Jill.
Okay, it's not Rose.
It's not Rose.
Rose wants to win really bad.
No. Well, that doesn't. Jumpsuit Jane is not it. I like it though. I like it.
Okay, well now what?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's
there's no one else.
We need Linda to go through.
Okay, wait.
There we go. That's it.
Who is it?
It's Big Minnie.
Oh my God, Nicole! I went to high school with Nicole. She was my BFF. She's still my BFF. Don't get mad. That's Nicole. You won. I can't believe it. Wow, I'm having a moment right now.
I mean, I'm excited for her too. But wow, I mean, you're really excited for her.
Yay, Nicole, my best friend.
Wow. You say that like she's gonna have a chance to. You're gonna be able to like kind of slide in on her winnings if she wins or not.
Oh, you just got corrected.
We've been friends since kindergarten. Sorry.
You can't even get that right. Unbelievable.
So are you really friends now?
Yeah, I mean that puts everything into a new perspective.
Nicole Freeman Watson, my best friend forever. We've been shut up.
I
No.
don't think you're as close as you're alluding. So that's
Why are people still guessing?
I don't know. We must be on a 40-minute delay. So people are still listening to me read Jeremy's bio, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, we did it.
Here's the thing. I brought Big Minnie through the spirit box once. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yep. And I asked her the question. I said, do you not like being called Big Minnie? Should I just call you Minnie in the future? And through the spirit box, she said Minnie.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well, big is a little rude.
It is. And that's kind of the whole point of it, was like, it's not a good name. And yeah, so that was just something that it's just that's the whole point of spirit communication, right? And what you do as well, Miriam, and what you do as well, Jeremy, is like, we don't want to get people angry at us when we're trying to reach out to them. We want to put them at ease. And so
because basically with the exception of how you do yours, unless you're actually on location, we're in somebody's home.
Absolutely. So very much a lot of stuff there. Now, as we're getting close to the end of the show, we have time for one more, and polling is open. Yes.
No. Do you know what you want to? You talk about a 40-minute delay. Do you know what I just realized that Jeremy put in this? Jeremy put in this title, Ryan Wannabe.
I did not do that.
I was wondering how long it would take you all to see it. I know Jeremy saw it like before the show started.
You did it, Greg?
Oh, I did it. Of course I did it.
It took me this long to figure it out. That is so.
I mentioned it before the show started. I was gonna show
everyone it, but then of course you put a comment over it. Yeah, that's here you go again. My God.
Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. How did Jill? Oh, Jill. Okay, sorry. There we go. Sorry.
Right here.
There we go. My God. Yeah. So Jeremy, you just got a real insight into what I have to work with every week, when it's just like, you're just like, I said it at the beginning of the show. Yes. Most of us heard it, not everybody. So
I did not hear.
That is just how it goes. And you either, when the show's done, I either take out the Jack Daniels and have half a bottle, or I just smash it over my head. One of the two. So.
I can throw her into a group of people that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Every time they say, I did not hear that, I tell them the same thing. I'm the deaf guy. I'm the one who's supposed to not hear it.
That's funny.
So to be fair, I heard, but I didn't realize it was in your name. I thought, Jeremy, you were just being funny, and you're like, I'm a Ryan Wannabe. I was like, and then I was like, oh my God, you put it in your title. All right, enough.
I think the mistake you made there is that Jeremy's never funny. So, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Come on.
What are you? I am downright hilarious. Get your facts straight.
All right.
Because people, I was just going to say we were totally running on time and doing so good. And then we just went off the rails.
Until someone stopped me from going to image number 3. Yes, I remember. So polling is now open for image number 3. Go over to YouTube at Myth or Mystery Live. You have a chance to vote on what we're about to watch right now.
CCTV footage from Sheffield, England seems to capture something moving down the road. It goes off into the grass, then behind the trees, and up into the sky. Guesses as to what it might be from comments to the post ranged from an owl to a bug on the camera lens to a shadow caused by approaching headlights.
right. Jeremy, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? What you tell me.
You know what? You go ahead and go first.
All right. Some interesting stuff going on here. But one of the things that first came to my mind was like, well, maybe it's like a bug on the camera or something. But when whatever that is flies away, it flies from behind the tree, which I think is really interesting. Now it leaves a kind of a trail, which I find interesting because I mean, from what I can see, the car isn't necessarily leaving a trail either. But whatever that is doing so. I would love this to be something pretty cool. I am going to say though, once again, and I'm going to be a 3-timer tonight. I'm going to say myth on this. I'm saying that this is some sort of animal, like some kind of bird or something that maybe saw something in the street that it was eating, and that's kind of traveled around and then took off behind the tree. I do not think that there's anything paranormal about this. Hold on. All right, good. Thank you. Jeremy, what you got?
Okay, I'm sharing my screen here with you.
Oh, okay. I'll take this down. Hang on. Okay, that should be you, Jeremy.
Okay, yeah. There was something I did notice that was kind of odd, is that this thing right here seemed to be moving in sequence with the headlights.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's looked like as the camera is moving and this vehicle is turning, that's where it kind of disappears behind the tree. If this camera did not move, it would be so much simpler to really be able to see it. But then as this thing is moving back in, that's where this thing comes in. And one thing that I found interesting, like what Greg said, that it's leaving a little tail. I don't know how old this camera is, and I don't know when it actually stopped, but I do know that on some old style cameras, any kind of lights and reflections would actually bleed onto the video.
Mm-hmm.
I am also going to say myth on this one. Yay. But I would have loved to have seen this had the camera not moved.
So this feels like a earthly animal. It feels like but this is what's, for anyone who watched last week's, where I was really like trying to find words for that bat energy that we saw. I'm feeling like there's a theme here where, not a theme, but like in last week's show, for me, that was more of a ethereal, energetic, visual. This feels very physical. This feels like a animal that is in body still, that is very much moving through that space. But I don't know. I can't go full mystery on it because I can feel the physicality of the animal. But there is something mysterious about the way that it I almost want to say like it kind of goes in and out of body, like it almost disappears and then reappears in a real tangible way, but I can't go full mystery on it. And even the way that it flies away and it almost, you can't see the full essence, physical essence of it. It like disappears, but I don't have enough as far as in my guidance isn't offering enough information on how it could be full mystery or a full paranormal experience. And because the physicality of the animal weighs and feels stronger than anything else, I have to go with myth, that this is an animal in motion.
May I add something to that? Because something that Jeremy said really kind of hit me, and I really, this is a theory, a hypothesis, is I think that we're watching three different things happening here at once, that they're actually not related. The only thing that's related is the car, because Jeremy, when you said that the headlight, and you could see that something looking on the hedge that's in sync with the headlight, I really do wonder if what's on the road in that hedge is simply an artifacting from the light from the car as it's driving down the street, and that whatever is happening behind that tree could very well, for all we know, because it's in the UK, if there's like an airport or something, that it's just a massive optical illusion.
Could be.
You
I
know?
would have loved for there to be an extra 5 seconds to this video to see if it continues on or if it disappears mid-air once the car pulls into the driveway.
Absolutely. All right. As we're heading to the end of the show, let's see what the audience has to say. All right. What does the audience have to say?
Okay, so Annette, the car slowing down shows they saw it. She's saying cryptic. Okay. Fascinating from him. Yeah, the weird smoke trail behind it for sure. Looks like my ex when she takes off on her broom.
Ah, come on. Let's keep it nice.
There is something I have noticed, that's the difference between American cameras and British cameras. And Greg, I'm sure you may understand what I'm going to try to say here, is that whenever a British camera is panning across anything, it's like there is that like a secondary echo image where it's like everything is trailing behind it as the camera's moving.
Well, and the question you asked earlier, you kind of like, how old is this footage? Because the camera themselves, these are small files, and there's all sorts of, there's very clearly a lot of artifacting and compression on, like, look at the gradient in the sky. Like the sky has like little gradients of like gray scale to it,
I like Joshua. Honestly, I felt owl vibe too. I felt an owl energy. If nothing else, for sure. Were they filming the car with the thing? This is in someone's camera in their home or security camera. The answer
probably picked up the car, and that's why it moved.
It is very ethereal. There is like that strange thing to it. Oh, and it's saying hi. The light post bleeds over when the camera pans left too. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's see. Watch how fast. I'm going to give you guys some polling numbers, and I'm going to talk while I do it, so you don't realize how long it's taking me to set this up.
Well, while you're doing that, while we still have the time, Jeremy, on behalf of Miriam, thank you very much for joining us tonight, stepping in.
Oh, I was honored when you asked me to step in.
And how about now? No, I'm just kidding. Well,
wait.
Yeah, this is right.
Where's the layout, Greg? Wait. I think it disappeared.
Does this layout?
Yes. Which one is that? Okay, let's not talk about this now. Here's the numbers. Myth, 50%. Mystery, 30%. Wow, we did not match up with the audience. Oh, no, we did match up.
Tonight for this last one, we did.
Sorry. I was going with mystery first. Okay, good. We matched up. This is good. These are good numbers. Hold on. Scoreboard is up. Yay!
All right. Take a look at the scoreboard.
I'm coming. Old Scory. Okay.
Did we really all do myth all night?
Oh my God, we did. Now you should do that. Yeah.
Look how big my second myth was when I was kind of split between myth and unknown.
Yeah, because she was like, Jeremy, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm picking for you. This is where it's landing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and so then next week we'll do Harlow, where was that located? Can I ask you? Can I bring you up and ask?
Yep. Sheffield, England.
Sheffield.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's Chris Binder. That's Sir X. That's Chris Binder.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, because I got this show streaming out to LinkedIn and Twitch as well, since it gave me the option.
All right. Very cool. Yeah, no, this is good. So yeah, I mean, what interesting numbers tonight, interesting videos tonight as well. That's incredible. Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
that was fun. Thank you, Jeremy. You are a perfect replacement for Ryan.
right now we're gonna have to have Ryan re-interview for it next week if he wants.
Totally. Let's make Ryan start over. Joshua, you didn't meet Ryan. Thank you for enjoying the show. I hope you signed up on my page to get notifications. It's Myth or Mystery Live. And you'll get to meet Ryan next week. We always bash Jeremy because he's always watching it in the comments. And now that feel free to jump in and bash Jeremy. That's just a part of the show. It's just another segment. And
it's either me or Brad that's getting the bashing.
It is.
Oh my God! What victims? You're all you are victims. My God, I feel so sorry for you all.
But it's you'll enjoy Ryan. And now that we have Jeremy as our backup, Ryan, when Ryan needs to be oiled up. Oh my God, that sounded so bad. I was thinking.
I don't even know what that meant. What did that even mean?
A robot needs oil. Like, you have to pour oil in a robot.
Like the Tin Man in Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Only that just went off the
maybe that's what it was. After 10, 12 weeks, however long you guys have been doing it, nobody's been oiling him, so that's why somebody has to step into his place.
We'll have to talk to Ashley about that. Yeah, wow.
Oh, look at now we got Josh. Now Josh is definitely Joshua. Sorry, I already call him Josh. I'm like, now my buddy Josh is already signing up. He's like, I don't go by Josh.
Yeah, Joshua, what you don't understand is when people start watching the show, Miriam kind of stalks them. So just know she'll be outside your house later.
We did start stalking Jeremy, though. Remember, Jeremy? Jeremy came in the middle of it, and because there was one night where you weren't in the comments, Jeremy, and my mom calls me, and she's like, "Where was Jeremy?" Like, and I was like living my life, and I was like, "What are you talking about? Who's Jeremy?" And she's like, "Jeremy wasn't in the comments last week," and I was like, "I don't know where Jeremy is. Is he? Or am I his babysitter now?" But that's when it moved to. We refer to my mom as Nana because she's Nana. Now I was like, so Nana has a crush on Jeremy, and then it moved to me and Nana having a crush on Jeremy, and then it just went all off the rails. So and now we're back to Ryan.
People like me.
What'd you say? No one likes you?
No, I said apparently some people like me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like you, Jeremy.
Are you sure about that?
You have a weird way of showing it. Let's put it that way. I feel like Harlow has something to say.
She's like, get off the show.
Not really.
Oh. Can you end it already? All right, we're done.
Yeah. So once again, Jeremy, thank you very much for taking Ryan's spot. Yeah. Thank you for being a good sport, and your look at the videos. They're very good. So thank you so much for all of that. And thank you all very much for joining us in Myth or Mystery. Each week, we bring new videos for you and the panel to weigh in on. If you caught paranormal on camera, please send it to us at our email, mythormystery@yahoo.com. That's mythormystery@yahoo.com. If you enjoyed our show, please like and share it. We're going to see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central here on Myth or Mystery. Take care, everyone. Good night. Good dog.